I'm Harry Stewart III, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. We are searching high and low, finding rising stars in our communities who are doing big things and living out big dreams. And today's big dreams runs a 10.8 100 meter and weighs 210 pounds, which means this is bad intentions when it's coming downfield. We got the 2021 first team all-district, former newcomer of the year, right down the street from my house. I can walk to this boy's school. We got him, a Centennial's very own Harry Stewart III. How you doing, DeAndre? How you doing, Harry Stewart, man? How you living, man?
I'm doing great, man. Living life, just enjoying it, man.
Hey, well, we super excited to we super excited, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, I go all around Frisco when I'm like getting my Subway sandwiches and my Whataburgers. I ask kids, I say, what school you go to? I go to Centennial. You know Harry Stewart? Yeah, I know Harry. Man, I put you out there. I said, he coming on my show. I say, Stewart coming on the show. So, no, I've been out there already getting this thing piped up, man. So, let's rock and roll. Hey, check this out, Frisco Centennial. If this is your first time rocking with us, where y'all been? We out here, and this is I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all thing, everything, Louisiana. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, the head coach, the guru, the quiet storm, KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
I'm doing good with B. Jones. I don't know why I'm tickled off there, man. I'm doing great, man. We got a great guest. Can't wait to hear a story, man. Let's go. Let's take it to another level, B. Jones.
Let's take it to another level, because I'm going to tell y'all something. If Ferocity had a word, it is this young man busting off a 71-yard run, which we're going to talk about that later on. But check this out, Frisco Centennial. We've been searching all throughout the state of Texas, not just DFW, but throughout the whole entire state of Texas. We trying to find who got the loudest and the proudest school, who is going to represent on an epic level. And you say, how do we represent, B. Jones? What can we do? Well, I'm going to count down to 3. And when I do that, I need you to smash that subscribe button and leave some comments and make some noise. I want to see the who y'alls, whatever y'all say at Frisco Centennial. Let us know in the comments that y'all watching and y'all representing. All right, is your folks gonna rock with us, Harry?
Oh yeah, for sure. They got me for sure.
All right, let's go. Titan Nation, rise up. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. We take that family moniker very seriously. We don't do fans. We don't do followers around here. Hey, we family. So reach out, show your boy some love when y'all see us, because we coming to a Centennial game. It's off top. It ain't no excuse for me not to just go down there and park around the corner and come to a game. So we coming. When y'all see us, y'all show us some love. All right? Y'all do that for your boy. But without further ado, Kevin, it's 3rd and 1. No, you know what? It's 4th and 3, and you're on the 3-yard line, and you linebacker, and this man here got the ball. What you gonna do to stop him from getting them 3 yards and getting into that end zone, Kevin? That's what I want to know right now, because I don't think you can do it.
I'm not gonna be in the game. My hamstring hurt. I'm gonna go out when I see that man coming. I'm leaving the game, man.
Making business decisions, KT.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, coach, now, man, it's 4th and 3. I can't do y'all like that.
All right, man. Well, Harry Stewart III, and it's time for the Sports Life Talk initiation. All right, let's go.
You know, B. Jones, before we go on, you said Centennial. We were trying to find the livest high school. So I'm going to give this one school props. In Centennial, we need for y'all to go out there and beat them. Northwest High School. They came on here and off that show, B. Jones, you know how many subscribers we got?
How many, man?
We got 100. So Centennial.
I'm telling you, it's a big school.
We're challenging y'all. Get us, beat 100. All right, Harry.
That's
so what's up, B?
I was just saying that's it. 100 is easy. They got that. That's it. That's
easy,
all.
Hey, just use this finger or this finger. Just click the button. That's all you got to do. All right. So to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
I would definitely say either 𝐥𝐤. That's definitely my first for sure. Drake, Kendrick. Let me think. I listen to a lot of SZA for sure. You know, get the vibes going. And then last one, it's a hard one. I'll say Tupac.
Oh my God.
He killed it. He absolutely
Tupac
killed
solidified it. Now, Harry, just go ahead and tell us the truth, man. You ain't listening to SZA for yourself. We know you.
I know. His mama must not be in the room.
I know.
His mama can't be in the room right now with him.
Yeah, we know all about the SZA, man. So we got you. All right. So what we like to do, man, we like to rank everybody's top 5. And the highest you can get is 5. Now I was already gonna rank yours kind of high, but then the last person he said was who? Who B?
Tupac,
for sure.
Tupac is the greatest rapper to ever grace this earth. R.I.P. So B. Jones. With that said, oh hush, he is. Give him 10. We giving him 10. Give him 10. Don't you ever ish Tupac again. I'll drive out
I'm
to
just
Frisco.
saying. But Harry, it ain't too late. You can put out a little 2C and
no, he did the right thing. No, we're gonna move on before he changes his mind. Nope, don't want to hear any of those. He mess around and say future, and we shutting the show down. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Favorite superhero? I never say I always liked the Flash, man. It was always cool growing up, watching him run. And I never say, always like his super speed. I felt like that was just the coolest ability. And there's no wrong being fast. It's real fun to have. So, especially with playing football and sports, I always want to be, especially my position, to be fast, be quick. So I feel like with the Flash, that was definitely my favorite. So
that's a good one, man. We don't get too many flashes, B. Jones, especially with people that play football. You're built on speed most of the time, but that's a good one. All right. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
Theme song? I'd never say, I keep it, especially with 𝐥𝐤. Come out with, I even go with False Prophets by him. It really gets me in the mode with 𝐥𝐤, and then I also go with Applying Pressure, where, gets you hyped up for the game. So one of those two. For sure. So,
cuz this might be nephew. He talking about False Prophets. Man, that song go hard, man. When he say, so from here on out, I don't care about. I let my hair grow out. I said, oh my God.
I'm telling you. Oh yeah, that's next level for sure.
All right. So if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
I probably say my grandpa for sure. I feel like, growing up, he pretty much taught me football, with sports. And I feel like with him as a man, him as a family man, him as he used to do sports. He didn't get far, but it's him, just his morals, everything he's about, I look up to him. I look up to, everything he does for his family. He's taught me a lot throughout life, and, for sure, my grandpa. So.
All right. So what is something that football has taught you that you can use when you're not on the field?
I never say handling adversity. Life is always going to throw curveballs. It's always going to, it's not always going to go your way, especially in football. There's going to be times where you go down a couple touchdowns where the momentum is not in your favor. And I feel like it taught me to, keep going. It is what it is. Next play, forget what the past is, and always look forward to the next play. So I feel like that's what football taught me mainly. So.
All right, so we know football, it takes up a lot of your time. You got football, you got track and things of that nature. So how do you manage your time between schoolwork? You got to get practice in and then preparing for games.
I definitely say I try to keep a cool mind. I don't hang out a lot, really. I don't really party at all. I may hang out with my friends, rarely, if it's a weekend I'm free. But usually, I make sure to get my schoolwork in, keep the grades up. After practice, I really recover, keep a cool mind. May play the game if I have any free time, but I'm not really interested in partying or anything. So I feel like I'm not missing out. In my opinion, that's just from me. But just relaxing, recovering. Especially during the season, I can stay locked in the entire season. So that's what I do.
So you mentioned playing games. You're talking about video games, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what system are we on?
Oh, Xbox, hands down. That's the best one.
Oh,
B. Jones, give him a 9 now. His top 10 went to 9. Xbox, man.
Xbox the best one.
Who's buying these Xboxes? That's what I need to know. We know one. So
it's the OG gamers.
Oh man, that changed the whole just tone of our show, didn't it, B. Jones? Now we got to bring it. We got to build ourselves back up. All right, so B. Jones, he's mentioned that he stays out there in Frisco, but I really don't trust him as much as I trust you, Harry. He's talking about Whataburger and Subway, even though Whataburger is the GOAT. Before a game, we're going to come out there. So where's a place that we should go to eat before one of your games?
I say we got this row house. I've gone there for my birthday. Gone there a couple of times, called Saltgrass Row House. Nice steak. Went there for homecoming also. Great place, great food. So, but yeah, Saltgrass is hands down great. So. Okay,
let me rephrase this then. Something with a value meal. You talking about Saltgrass? We on the
Hey, Harry ran up a $40 bill on each head out this day, man. You talking about steaks and lobsters?
You know what, B. Jones? That Whataburger and Subway sounds delicious.
We were talking Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying?
I feel.
All right, so everybody that's watching this, Centennial, Harry's people, please go to our website, yougotnext.com. On that website, you can find out more about B. Jones and myself and follow the rest of the people who've rocked with us on this You Got Next series. So the most important thing in life will always be family. And B and I, we really mean that. So allow me to reintroduce our newest family member, Harry Stewart III, to the show, B. Jones. So go ahead and take it away, Mike.
Nephew, man, that was a good initiation. We do that initiation because we want to get to know you as the person, just like who you is, what you like. You know what I'm saying? Before we start talking about this incredible journey that you've been on, man. But I gotta, I normally start off with, tell us about when you started playing football. We're gonna touch that in a second, but I want to know as a young man, as an 18-year-old, you're 17, 18 years old, and you got this 3 behind your name. First off, I always kind of wish I might just add a B. Jones III, just so it just sounds prestigious. You know what I'm saying? Just it has that regal type quality to it, man. But what does that mean to you that you're not just playing for your school? And you're not just playing for your family. Everybody see the Stewart, but bro, you come from a legacy, and you just talked about how much your grandpa mean to you. Like, it's 3 of y'all Harry Stewarts, and you playing for so much more out there, man. What does that mean to you to have that 3rd behind your name and to carry that legacy on?
I've always been proud of it. It's a name. I have to carry some weight with it also. With my dad, he was an athlete. Obviously my dad's dad, he was an athlete too. So just with that big of a name with Harry Stewart of, carrying the family name and, gotta make the family proud. So, but I've always been proud of being a 3rd. I'm gonna try to continue the legacy for sure. But at the end of the day, man, I'm proud to have the name, proud to carry it. So.
Well, I tell you what, man, once your football career is over, you're going to be held in the courtroom. Hey, they're going to see that man Harry Stewart III. They're going to strike fear folks out. Who? He the prosecutor? Harry Stewart III prosecutor? All right, man. Well, let's take it back. Let's talk a little football here. When did you start playing football, Harry?
I started when I was 4 years old. That's when I first picked up football. I started, obviously, through flag. I feel like I really decided to really pursue football around like probably say 4th, 5th grade, where I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. I always loved playing. I always enjoyed it. My mom got me into it really, and from then it was just she gave me the decision. Are you going to stick with this, or you got to do something else? So from then I was like, I love this game in my heart. So I've been playing for a long time. Yeah.
Shout out to moms. Now, did you play in the Frisco Football League, the FFL? Did you play in the FFL growing up?
So I used to live in Little Elm when I was I was growing up. I actually moved to Frisco in 7th grade. That's when I got here. So before then, I used to play in a Little Elm league. It's called Lisa. I played my Little Elm boys growing up, and then I played throughout Houston while I was moving around. Throughout Texas, but mainly through Little Elm was where I played Little League. So
man, hey, Pop Warner football up here in Texas, all throughout the state is crazy. It is crazy, man. You got these. I went out there and I swear I saw the NFL.com gift shop. Everybody had on Jets jerseys and LSU jerseys. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, teams looked like little NFL teams. It was absolutely nuts, man. But so Harry, I got to ask you, because you seem pretty grounded. You say, I don't go out and party. I keep to myself. You are one of the top 20 running backs, not in the state, in the nation, man. How does that make you feel when you see that, like, I'm a top 20 running back and knowing that you're getting a lot of hype and a lot of attention? This is about to be a really big year for you. You about to literally be a Titan on the field and off the field. I mean, how are you able to keep your head down and just keep grinding along here?
I'd never say just, through my upbringing, really. I feel like, before all the attention, all the hype, before people start really knowing my name, I feel like through everything that was taught to me, because I know, I wouldn't be in this position. I wouldn't, people wouldn't know my name unless the people I love, they kept going with me. If I failed when I was a youngster, they kept pushing me. They kept saying, you could do this. And so, I'll never forget that personally. So I feel like I remember where I came from. I remember the times where, it wasn't the best. You feel me? So, I always want to appreciate those moments of before success, and then I just want to stay in that the best I can. And I've been blessed with many opportunities from colleges and being ranked and recognized, and it's just all God, man. It's hard to take credit for it. I mean, I put in the work, but that's God at the end of the day, man. I'm blessed to be in a position. So,
Kevin, do we not have the best job in America, dog? I mean, I got goosebumps hearing this young man talk about this. I'm just like, I'm flying right now. I'm lifted right now, man. So for those who hadn't seen your highlight film, I saw your highlight film and I stayed in a perpetual state of, ooh. I did that probably 5 times throughout your whole highlight film, man. But for those who hadn't had opportunity to see your highlight film, and I ain't gonna even talk about Madden because you playing Xbox. I ain't even gonna make you give you no Madden character. But just tell everybody, how would you describe your football game, man? How would you describe your running style?
I'd definitely say I'm more of a, after the run, finish the run, and then burst out. Open field space top back, and I feel like, I run for physicality every time I get it. I feel like it's hard for one person to bring me down. I'm run physicality, and in the open field, I feel like, that's where my speed kicks in. I work on. That's really my strengths when it comes to it. Physical down back that, could get coast to coast.
Man, do you realize how versatile that is, though? It's evident. When you watch you play, you literally embrace contact. You make that contact, but, bruh, you better bring your lunch, because if they tackle too high or if they trying to arm tackle, it is a wrap. They gonna get shed, and then you kick that thing into a whole nother gear. I mean, you be gone, man. You be moving. So, like, I mean, what part of your game do you really have to focus on right now? As you go into the shop, as you go into the weight room, what are you working on to get better right now?
I don't say over the years I've been working on my strength. I want to, especially as I want to play at that level, that you got to put on the muscle. You got to be able to take that load. So constantly getting stronger, especially in the weight room, and also on my footwork, be able to, make quicker cuts to be able to maneuver around the defense in open field. And, make guys miss most of the time. I feel like, I may lower my shoulder in over space, but there've been times where if I make a simple cut, I could have, got some more yards on that. So definitely working on those two things for sure. So.
Now I called you DeAndre Swift, and I was deadly serious when I saw your highlight film. I said, because I'm telling y'all, this dude is quick and you got hands. You actually display in your highlight film a lot of catches and coming out the backfield. So who do you emulate? Who was a player that you look up to and you respect at a high level?
I'd definitely say Saquon Barkley, man.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. He's with his explosiveness, with his power, I try to, emulate what he does, try to see parts of his game that, he does better that I could work on. So, yeah, just his explosiveness is just how he maneuvers around the defense, how he's such a threat that, that's scary. So.
Man, last question about football, then we're going to talk a little recruiting. Walk me through what it's like to run a 71-yard touchdown. I just got to know, like, when you sit up there, you see yourself doing, like, are you tired when you get to the end zone, or you just gassed up? Are you nervous about people coming from behind you? I mean, I guess you run a 10.87 in the 100 meters, so I guess you wasn't worried about nobody catching you. But, like, walk me through what happened when somebody break out for a 71-yarder.
I say, I try to get through that first level. I feel like I look around especially on the open field, I try to see my surroundings, see everywhere. If I know the safety doesn't really have an angle on me, I'm like, yeah, I got this. So, I best to just keep my speed, keep accelerating the whole time, we'll slow down. I'm definitely gassed after it, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't celebrate too much. I'm just like, give me some water. But
hey, it's a beautiful thing watching you run, though, man. It's a real beautiful thing. So you're getting a lot of attention. I'm gonna let you tell everybody, but looking at your offer list, you got some major programs. You know what I'm saying? You got Michigan, you got Baylor. I mean, I'm talking about Power 5 national championship caliber programs are all looking at you, calling you. Are you enjoying the recruitment process? Or are you ready for this to be over?
I'm enjoying it, man. I'm about to be ready for it to be over soon. I'm, going through spring evaluation. Coaches coming out, seeing me, work out, practice and everything. So, after this, I'm probably gonna, make me a top 5, top 8, close that up, and pick the program that's the best fit for me, man. John. So,
all right, man. Now I'm from Louisiana. I'm a diehard LSU fan. Kevin is a Florida fan. So have you heard from either of these universities? I need to know. Do I need to pick up the phone and make a call to Brian Kelly?
Let me
laugh. He don't want to answer. He's like, let me hold on, B. Jones. Don't do that to you, boy. Don't put me on that spot.
I don't say.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
Florida hit you up. Florida did hit you up.
Yeah, some of the coaches followed me, and then I think LSU. I think 2 of the coaches followed me, so still talking with them, not too much, but I think I'm on their list for sure. So we'll see. Sure. So.
Man, now what are you looking for in the college? I was just teasing you. I was just putting you on the pressure spot. But if you do want to, if you want to commit to LSU, you can right now. You got a platform. But no, listen. I was just teasing you. But what are you looking for in a college, Harry?
I say a college that has great culture, mainly just has a relationship with the players, wants to develop the players, to play at that next level. Also, just specifically with running backs to use them on multiple spaces or use them, a lot in their offense, and to be able to, make the defense guess using the running backs. Probably put them at different positions. Sometimes I may be put a slot to, maybe run a route or. Move the defense this way, just to keep them on their toes. So, and also just mainly just to have a history of developing running backs to, put running backs in the league for sure. That's definitely the goal for me. So,
sound like you described LSU. But hey, all right. So listen, all right. Real talk though. Real talk. This is the last question, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna jump to the game. The draft just happened last week. And I'm just curious, as a young man, you were in such a pivotal part of your career. as you sat back in your room or in your living room watching the draft over the last 3 to 4 days, what was going on through your mind, man? What was were you dreaming? Were you analyzing how these teams and GMs think? Were you listening to watching the clips? Like, what's going on through Harry Stewart's mind as he watched this draft?
No, I watched a lot of it for sure. Just looking at specifically the running backs, I guess I selected like Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs. Those taken in the first round. What caused them to be taken in the first round. I look at a lot of their film, see their main strengths that attract the NFL GMs, and then also, it's always been my dream to walk up that stage, man. So, I'm over here like, drooling over, walking up that stage, getting picked. So, you just made me more hungry, really. Saying, I'm gonna be there one day, just keep working towards it. Sure. So.
I'm gonna mess you up real big right here, man. Who's sitting next to you, your mom or your girlfriend? When they got the camera on you. No, I'm talking about when the NFL draft, when they looking in your living room, when they looking at you on your couch, who gonna be sitting next to you, your girlfriend or your mama?
I'm gonna have to have both, one on each side, maybe. I gotta have both. Yeah.
No, I love seeing the girlfriends and the mom dynamic right there on the TV. That probably be my favorite part of the draft, watching the in-home reactions. But with that being said, Harry Stewart III, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We're going to go one-on-one. We're going to do a little one-on-one. He going to be the linebacker. I'm going to be the running back or vice versa. Something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're about to play a game called championship rounds, which is our version of Would You Rather. Okay, so have you ever played Would You Rather before?
Not before. No.
Okay, well, it's real simple. Real simple. Both KT and I are gonna make a pitch. Whoever pitch you like, you select that host. That host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. Okay, Kevin, I don't know why I feel like I won the last game. Who won the last game? Y'all put your L's up. All right, here we go. All right, man. You got any questions before we get started?
Nah, go ahead.
All right, round number 1. Would you rather be in the state final, the state championship game, right there in Jerry's world, and you get the game-tying reception, but now Centennial defense has to go out there and hold in order for y'all to go into overtime, or
get a 75-yard touchdown that gets Frisco Centennial to the state title game?
I'll probably say, to be honest, probably game time touchdown in the state final. That'd be crazy. And, gotta hold it down for my defense. Cheer them on. Hopefully they get that stop for sure. So.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Team first mentality. All right, here we go. Would you rather be a role player on a national championship caliber team? So you got some national championship caliber offers out there, right? So you're a role player. You like on an Alabama backfield. It's 3 or 4 dogs, but y'all got to shatter rock. But y'all got rings coming. Or
become an All-American and a Player of the Year candidate on an up-and-coming team. So you that dog. Everything revolves around you.
Lead back. The offense flow through you. But y'all might be playing in the Peach Bowl. I don't know. The Chick-fil-A Bowl.
But you're All-American and Player of the Year.
Yeah. Y'all up and coming, though.
Yeah.
I'd probably say, the All-American for sure. I gotta be that, gotta be that dog that I feel like me being that dog, I feel like, I could bring other people over to the team. Probably get to that level soon if we up and coming. But, I just want to sit back and, be a role player. I want to, be able to, lead my team, So, sure.
I was about to hit him when he said I don't want to be. He said something smart. All right, you defined it. You broke it down. All right, KT, let's go to work, man.
So on our show, which you can watch Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central right here on our YouTube channel, B. Jones has a segment called The Drop. And on The Drop, he presents shoes that he feels are worthy of your financial donations. So for round number 3, Harry, B. Jones and I, we're going to both present to you shoes. Whichever one you pick, it has huge ramifications because that host will win this episode's game. So I'm going to count to 3, And I just need for you to say, hold that sneaker, and we're going to show you what we got, okay?
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Hold that sneaker.
I got a feeling I'm going to lose. I wouldn't really.
Okay.
They got the
I
gold
may have to
in
go.
the bag too.
Yeah, well, I may have to go with the right one. I can't lie.
With the mouth of the South or the head coach?
Say again?
Who you going with, the mouth of the South or the head coach?
The mouth of the South. I like that one.
Yeah! And still. And still. Man, them the best words. My goodness. And I'm right here in Frisco, man. I'm right here in Hillcrest State. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm down the street. I'm about a mile away from the school.
Well, I'm definitely not getting any salt grass now. I'm going to the racetrack, get me a hot dog or something. I'll show y'all.
We're going to go to Hutchins after the game anyway, KT. It's on
okay.
All right. All right, Harry. With the title of the show, Sports Life Talks. That's us. But the title of the show is You Got Next, okay? So with that being said, everybody rocking with you right now. What's on deck for Harry Stewart III? What does the future hold for you, young man?
I didn't say, this upcoming season, I'm definitely going to try. Goal is to make playoffs. Lead my team to have a ball out season. It got cut short for me last year, so I got to get that revenge season hands down, man. And after that, saw God's plan, head to college, and chase my dream. So.
Now I think 2021 when you had a full season, you finished with like 962 yards, right? You gonna get that 1,000? You gonna hit that 1K this year?
We getting that 1K hands down. So.
Yeah, I'm counting on that one. What's a team we need to be on the lookout for? What's the game that you got circled right now that me and KT need to come to?
I'm thinking like Dallas. The past 2 years they beat us close games, and I feel like I've had great games, but I feel like us as a team, we got to close that thing out. They talk a lot of trash to us also, so we got to beat them this year, hands down. So.
Man, you gonna put 300 on Lake Dallas, man. Bump that. All right, Harry. Well, after the sun is set, man, you gonna pick LSU. You gonna go off to college. Next thing you know, you'll be drafted to the Houston Texans. You know what I'm saying? Life is gonna be great, but the NFL.com gonna say, hey, man, we got to do a documentary. We want to go back to Frisco Centennial, and you look back on your career, and they talk to teachers and they talk to former classmates, and you watching this on TV. What do you want people to say about you? What do you want your legacy to be? As you leave, what mark do you want to have left behind at Frisco Centennial?
I say, just a humble guy that always worked hard, man. I feel like as I meet people, throughout high school and throughout my life, I just want to, be a nice, kind, humble person to them. I don't really talk about myself a lot if I meet somebody. So just, always try to be respecting my teachers best I can. And, I feel like just a respectful kind of kid that was always humble, so that's what I want to be.
All right, so do you have any shout outs you want to give?
I'll shout out to my O-line. They've been holding it down for me. My school, of course, my teammates, brotherhood, hands down, my family, my day one, love them to death. Just also my sister, shout out to her. That's pretty much it. I shout out to my boy Brett. I want him on the show hands down. So,
hey, are you gonna be doing any camps this summer? Rivals? I know Rivals is actually coming out here on May 7th. Are you gonna be doing any camps or anything like that?
Yeah, I might go to Rivals this weekend. Still talking to my family, see if we can make it down there. If I can, that'd be great. Other than that, I won't do too many camps this year. Mainly be training. I might sign up for some. If it's like 247 Rivals, get some
more exposure.
Yeah. Yep. So, other than that, it's not going to be too many camps this year. So,
yeah.
All right. Even though you did just mention his name, we got to make it official. So just go with me here. This is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell me, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told him my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Harry, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
Well, my boy Brett, my teammate Brett Skildon. He's our route receiver for us. So he got
all right, Brett.
For sure.
All right, Brett, your ticket has been punched, man. We're going to be reaching out to you. We want to get you on the show so you can tell us your incredible story. I don't know, man. Maybe all four of us have to go to this salt grass and eat. We might have to make it a faux top and go hang out. But we looking forward to having you on the show, man. We can't wait. But Harry Stewart III, Stewie, man, you the truth, dog. Hey, I'm telling y'all, go watch the kids highlight film. This guy is a absolute beast. You know, we get this feeling all of the time, but when I hear you talk, I hear your articulation, your intelligence, your acumen, man. You a young king, you a T'Challa, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciate you, man. We can't wait to come see you play. Anything you need, we rocking with you. Harry Stewart, you are elite. You are extraordinary. You are tenacious. You deserve a yeet because Harry Stewart III, you got next. Yes. Let's go. Hey, if y'all stayed and rocking with us, y'all still rocking with us, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us. As you can see in the middle of the screen, don't forget to go to our website. I don't know if I could get down there. Yeah, there we go. Don't forget to go to our website, yougotnext.com. If you weren't nominated for, or you want to be nominated, go to the website. It's real simple. It's a nominations tab. You click on there, you throw us your name, you send us an email, send us your highlights, send us pics, whatever. And the reason that justifies why you think you got next, because we are willing to audition. We're open book. We're a family around this thing. We meant that. And like I said, 2023, the takeover is here. We out here. And this is our year, so y'all keep us growing, keep helping us out, because stories like this are only gonna get bigger and better, and we can't do it without you. This is all about you, not about us. This is about you and this young man that is below us right now doing this thing and rising in the ranks. But what am I forgetting? Oh, 8 o'clock, Wednesday nights. If you're free, come hang out with us. It's online. You can sit at your house. Just eat your dinner a little bit early. It's sports, it's life, it's conversation, it's pop culture, it's everything. We have a really good time, so come hang out with us on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. And as the champ, Kevin, I'm gonna let you finish it out. What anything you want to close out with?
I'm really upset with both of y'all, but man, this was a great show. Harry, man, whatever you need from us, please let us know. We got your back, man. And we're serious, man. Whenever y'all play, you said Lake Dallas?
Yeah, that's the game.
Yeah, that's the game we're gonna go to. We're going to that one, B. So hey, look out for us, Harry.
All right.
All right, Harry. False prophets. Therefore, from here on out, my hair grow out. I don't care about opinions. Yeah. Hey, man, you my dog, nephew. We gonna rock with you. Can't wait to see you play. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.